Hey everybody, it's Douglas from Razor here. Let's talk a little bit about custom AI assistants. What does that even mean? Well, the power of custom AI assistants is that they can be used internally for team functions or externally for customer communication and things like that. They're really powerful, they're getting better all the time. And so in particular, we like to focus on, well, there's interesting things you can do with the customer side. There's so much you can do internally. So I want to show you just a simple example that I actually made for myself, but it was so valuable that we've decided to offer it to clients at Razor. And that is the Project Fresh Brand Bot. Now, what's amazing about this is very simple to create in terms of it's just a custom GPT. You can get a lot more fancy and create custom chatbots that have buttons in them and all sorts of cool things. But this is a great way to prototype whatever you're going to build and spend more time in. In this case, this brand bot understands my complete brand. So I can do things like, who is my target audience? Now, what's the difference about doing this with just regular ChatGPT? Well, this fresh chat already knows all of my audience. So I can say, and what it does is then everything it produces, it can produce in terms of being beneficial for my target audience. I can also do things like, what is my tone? Okay. And so it knows my writing tone, which is really nice. So this is kind of how, if I'm writing blog posts with this, it can be really powerful, and immediately I don't have to train it each time on my how to write, okay? So I can also do things like, here's what's really where it starts to get really exciting, is it also knows all of my offerings, services, as well as my skills and authority to deliver solutions to my target audience. And so I can even do things like, for example, I could do things like, give me 5 new ideas for services that I can offer my target audience. Okay, and so this is pretty fun. Now, this is going to whip out things that I may or may not have done already. But look, an AI audit and optimization service, that's something we do at Razor. Personalized AI toolkits for businesses, AI-powered content strategy workshops. That's really cool. So what I could do is then, if I wanted to, I could begin to flesh these out. Let's say, let's flesh out number one, and turn it into a landing page for the offer. Okay, so now we're starting to create content in our tone based on our services and our offerings and what we're able to deliver. It's giving us a call to action, a hero image about the workshop, what you'll learn. And this is all a great first draft. And so, it's going to basically be then something that the human can refine, copy this over to a document and then refine it. So that's really, really neat. I can also do things like what might be, or give me a list of 10 FAQs that my target audience might ask to get them to buy. And so if you don't know, FAQs are a pain, and so this will automatically create some and thinks about the target audience and what they might actually be needing and concerned with. So that's really, really helpful. You can do anything with this. You can start to drill down and create ad content, but this can also be a wonderful research tool by using it in such ways like this, for example. Compare my brand and offerings with, and all I need to do is put a link. This is my friend's education company. So I'm just gonna put a link in there. And look, now what it's gonna do, that's the only line I write. It already knows all of my offerings and services and skills. Again, it knows my brand. It goes off and it searches for, at the Creative AI Academy, what they do. And so it might be able to give me ideas of additional things that I could do or ways to partner with them. So you've seen the power now of a simple AI assistant chatbot trained on your brand. But this could be, like I say, for any use case you could imagine. If your team is constantly doing the same thing, if they're writing a similar structured blog, if they are trying to get a spreadsheet and put it into another format, if they're trying to get one format and put it into a spreadsheet, whatever it is that they do, if they need to create, for example, another thing that we did was right in here, you could create a custom chatbot that takes, in this case for one client, it was a very unstructured PDF with like 40 different dates on it, and they would get that like every week, and somebody would have to go one by one and put them into Google Calendar. Well, we created a little chatbot assistant that all they need to do is upload that PDF, and it exports a perfect Google Calendar import list that in one click it imports 40 time scheduled entries with even some extra details in the description. So really, again, this all comes back to workflows and defining your workflows. And that's something that we teach with our audit process. We start to look at the tool stack you're using, at the workflows that you'd like to automate or at least streamline, and begin to put that down into a series of linear steps so that then we can deliver and so you can see immediate results, whether that's saving time, whether that's increasing revenue or boosting your business in any way. It's all about, first of all, getting that workflow, creating the metrics and the KPIs, and then testing it and see how well it works before going on to the next step and continuing to transform your business into an AI-ready organization that is miles ahead of the competition that is only just catching up. So if you want to talk about chatbots, assistants, marketing, project management, any of those things that can really be a drain on your organizational manpower, then get in touch at razor.co and we would love to chat with you. Thanks for watching.